B2B and B2C. Sorry, I just missed it out.
B2B is when Okay, B2B is when we target a company, and B2C is when we target a particular customer, an individual,
So when
maybe.
we are targeting, more or less fine. So basically B2C, when you are actually selling to direct consumer. For example, if I am going to take medicine from a chemist, okay. So
Okay,
chemist is selling to me, that is B2C, okay.
okay,
But who is selling to chemist? The company, pharma company. For pharma company, selling of medicine is B2B business.
okay,
Pharma company sell the drugs to chemist, not to us.
okay, okay,
Okay, for that they are not directly selling to us. Okay, suppose I have to
okay,
take medicine, so I will go to chemist. But company sell the medicines to chemist, so that is B2B. If you're not selling something directly to the consumer, then it is not B2C. Okay,
okay, okay.
and in B2B business, basically, like for example, in automobile, the tire manufacturing company. So they sell tires to the company who design the car or who manufacture the car, automobile
Yeah,
industry. Okay, but tire manufacturing company is not selling to us who are actually buying the car. They are selling to the company. So it is again B2B for a tire manufacturing, selling the tires. Similarly, there are a lot of examples. Okay, for example, in office there is a small, you can say, the coffee maker or something. The employees take
yeah,
the coffee and all. So the coffee maker, basically a company is selling to corporate, not to the employees. Employees are
yeah.
getting direct, so again that is a B2B business. So B2B basically where you are not directly selling to the consumer. B2C means business to consumer. Now,
Okay,
in digital marketing, B2B basically, like considering the example of your business, suppose you are in a business of coaching, training, and all. So if you are, selling to HR or L&D team or a business owner, then and end consumer is someone else. The employees are end consumer who are the learners, right? But you are
yeah,
selling to corporate HR. So in that case, it
yeah.
is a B2B, your
Okay,
service. Okay. Uh, so because they are not paying to us, we are not directly going to employees and asking them that pay us, and we are giving you training. We are going through that. So that is B2B to C. I mean, it is sometime in this way as well, B2B2C. Like for example, if I am selling something to students, but I am going through the channel of principal, the school management, so it can be B2B2C. I mean, they are just a channel and we are selling to consumer in that way. But we are not going to discuss that. We are just discussing B2B and B2C. So B2B, it is now, after understanding what is B2B and B2C, you can easily understand that B2B targets the low volume keywords,
yeah,
because the decision makers do not search everything over there. Like for example, suppose your manager is searching a training for you, so she will search digital marketing trainers. Okay,
yeah.
so but it will be very low search volume because it is directly to buyer intention, you can say. I mean, she's looking for a company, an agency for website development or a training company. So a decision maker is searching this way. So that is a low volume keyword usually.
Okay,
But if you are searching, for example, then the people like you are more in number, so the search is also more. And also you can search other things as well, like online training courses or something like this. Based on the volume of the keyword, we can also think whether we should, I mean, what exactly it is. Now here you can counter that it can be a situation, then there could be high volume search as well in a B2B business, which is possible. Like like for example, when there was COVID-19, so maybe every hospital is searching, let us say, oxygen concentrator or oxygen, for example, searching how we can get oxygen supply. But
yeah.
they are not patient, they are the hospital, so there could be a high volume keyword as well. But that is a situation specific. Usually it is low volume.
Okay,
Okay. Now, and this point I will discuss later as well, how it is low volume and how it is high volume. In fact, I can discuss right away. So for example, look at this thing. Okay, I will come to this later. Actually, we will go step by step. So the second is here in B2B, you are publishing the content for decision makers. So
Okay.
suppose we are discussing how to keep my employee stress free. Is it content for you or is it content for your HR?
HR.
Definitely HR, right? So
Yeah.
so you have to discuss, you have to decide these kind of topics for your blog, that you will publish the content for decision maker, what they are searching, how to keep my employee happy, how to keep my employee stress free, okay, how to get training for my employee on, this motivation or positivity or whatever your business is basically. So you can understand what exactly your audience would be searching in terms of decision maker if you are targeting the decision maker. Okay. And if you
Okay.
are publishing the content like what is mindfulness, so it is for everybody, it is for everybody who is searching. So that is basically you're publishing the content for broad audience.
Okay.
Third is the keywords have high CPC, means cost per click is high in B2B, because B2B are decision maker. Suppose I'm looking for a graphic designer agency, so I will search that I need a visuals, uh, maker or a video maker. Uh, okay, so I am a decision maker. So if a company which provide these kind of service, if they are buying this keyword, so they have to pay more to Google.
Okay.
There are two things. One, I'm searching. So I am searching a video agency, for example, an agency which can create video for my company. Okay. So I am a decision maker, and these could be a low volume keyword as well. I mean, there is no very much flow of these kind of searches. Very few searches.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the company which provide these services, they buy these keywords, and because this keyword is important for them to get a lead, so Google charges high for that particular video. But demand is high, then the Google definitely charges high.
Okay.
Demand high doesn't mean the volume of search is high. Demand high as in Google understand that this is direct lead from the buyer intention perspective. For example, if I'm searching, I'm looking for a graphic designing agency, it means I am not asking for what is graphic designing or some, I am directly looking for some leads. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, some different, basically leads in terms of some vendors, basically, not leads, vendors. I'm looking for some vendors. Now, these vendors basically buy this keyword, the graphic designing agency in Delhi. And if somebody is searching, their website should come on the first page on Google because they are doing advertisement on that. And pay per click, the CPC, cost per click, is very high in that case.
Okay.
But in B2C, it can be lower. It cannot be so high. Now, in B2B, there is very less. I would not say no social media. I mean, it is mentioned that it is no, but I would not say it is no. It is basically minimal. It is less uh, social media marketing in B2B. But the content gets promoted. Content is tactical as well. Content is not very entertaining and all. Very tactical means the technical discussions are there, some sort of report, some data oriented content and all.
Okay.
Giving you an example of it. For example, recently, if I post this article, suppose we post this article, recently posted this article. Now this article is having some sort of reports and all, you know, uh, data science, salary and all. So it is covering B2C segment because we are discussing the salary and all. But if we write an article in the same fashion with the reports, where suppose I write an article that how to control attrition rate, so that could be for B2B in the same fashion with the reports and all.
Okay.
Means the technical discussions are also there.
Okay.
Example was not relevant. I want to tell basically that if you are writing and content for B2B segment, then it can be tactical with full of text, because
Okay.
there you give some reports, some figures, some stats, so that your target audience can understand. Suppose you write an article how to control attrition, and you write so many ways of controlling attrition with graphics, with stats, okay, how a particular company control the attrition, okay, and the training could be one factor to control attrition. If you are training your employee, definitely, suppose you are getting training by a
Yeah.
company. So if you're getting training by a company, you will value the company as well. If training is given by your company, so you understand the company is valuing your skill development, and you will also value your company. So you will retain, you will be easily retained by the company if you are thinking something that there is no growth, there is no training. Okay, so that's why the training budget is there by the company for their employees. But
Okay.
to write such articles, I need to be full of stats and texts, okay, and not just entertaining. So content is highly tactical in case of B2B strategies. Okay.
Okay.
However, in B2C, you can write a content, something emotional, something funny, whatever it is. Now, there is a 6 steps formula we will discuss in B2B SEO. Okay. So first is, whatever your target audience is, you can create a persona of your target audience. Okay. Basically,
Okay.
what is your buyer persona? Okay. And how do you find them? How do you decide them? And if you have a persona of your customer, then accordingly you can prepare a marketing collateral for them.
Okay.
Okay. So there is a website like this on HubSpot. You can once your site is ready, then you can, it is a free tool, you can use this tool. Okay. And by next week or by this week your site would be ready. So next week we can also take your site over there. So here you click on build my persona, and then you can mention your persona name and take an avatar. For example, I'm targeting HR people, so I can mention any HR person. I take HR, and in this way. So I decided how old are we. So my segment is basically 35 plus or 40 plus. Okay. And so I will decide in that way. Let us say 35 to 44 or so, in this way. So in this way, but this is just a tool by HubSpot which we can use. But my suggestion to you is, without this tool also, you can create a persona. You can decide that who are my target audience. You can just take a diary and you can note down your points. But that is more systematic, and you can take certain points from that. So we will use this link, and we will create a persona of your target audience, and we can decide a strategy behind it. Okay. but
Okay.
but we usually understand these companies create tool just to attract the people like us, and definitely it help us as well. But without these tool also we can do this, and that is, it's a free tool as well if you want to use or not. Now this is important slide. Okay. That, understand, we have to create a funnel. Your manager may ask you to create a funnel. Okay. How to generate leads? How to generate leads means you have to plan a content as an SEO strategist. After planning the content, you have to do SEO optimization. But before that, you should understand the funnel as well. So in a
Yeah.
B2B segment, your segment is basically here, buyer keywords. Okay. The
Okay.
keywords which basically have give you intention that the person wants to buy. For example, if I'm looking digital marketing training companies or digital marketing agency, what does it mean? It means I'm looking for an agency who can manage my digital marketing, who can do digital marketing for me. If I'm searching digital marketing agency, what
Okay.
do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think? As a learner, would you search digital marketing agency? Or as a employer, as a decision maker, as a from the company perspective, that you want, you, or you have you are an entrepreneur, you are running your business,
Yeah.
then you will search
Mm.
digital marketing. When would you search digital marketing agencies?
Yeah. When I'm an entrepreneur
Or heading a
and I
company,
need a,
yeah,
yeah.
or you are heading a company, or a part of company, you are employee of company, and you're looking agencies to market your company business basically.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that is totally business perspective, not from a learning perspective. Definitely so this keyword is a clear indication that it is a B2B client, or not exactly B2B, sorry. It is a client which is which is having a buying intention.
Yeah.
If I'm searching paid online courses, if I'm searching free online courses, definitely if I'm searching paid online courses, it means I'm having a buying intention. If I'm searching
Yeah.
free online courses of digital marketing, it means I'm not going to buy. I'm just looking a free information about, if stuff over there. Now,
Yeah.
this marketing funnel, this funnel basically, it is very important to visualize the customer journey. So customer may come from information and then they go to buying side as well. I mean top to bottom in this way. Means you are writing the articles like what is mindfulness, how mindfulness can help you. These are informational keywords. Okay.
Okay.
And when you are writing article about mindfulness training, how to use mindfulness techniques to retain your employee, to empower your employee, to increase work efficiency. So that is definitely taking from informational to buying keywords as well.
Okay.
So informational keywords are also important because some people may trust you once they go through your blogs based on their informational keyword searches, like what is mindfulness. If you have written a very good blog on what is mindfulness and people liked it, and they can go to your landing page in that way as well. So some can directly come. For example, if I'm searching mindfulness training in India, suppose so, and if you are one of the company in India which provides mindfulness training, so that is a buying keywords. But I can also go like this: what is mindfulness? Then I know, okay, this is a company which gives training as well. So I have something in mind. In future, if I had to take a training on mindfulness, I would come to you only because I was reading your blogs only, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So this is a journey. A way to visualize the customer journey is taking from informational keywords, write articles around informational keywords, and then move to buying side to them. Like
Okay.
in this example, like let us say this example of corporate training, for example. Now in corporate training, we have soft skills, digital marketing, analytics, visualization. So what we would do, we would write blogs about like what are soft skills, how to increase your soft skills. Then we can write about it, soft skills training, okay, and digital marketing tools. So these kind of blogs, will help us to get trust of these people who are searching us, who are searching these keywords, informational keywords, and then they can trust us, they can know us, our brand is aware, okay, and they're aware about our brands, and gradually they can move to the buying side.
Okay.
But to do all these things, we are supposed to create a landing page and optimize it for the bottom of funnel keywords. Because let me give you an example. Okay, it is in the next slide. How to find buyer keywords. This is one tool. This is seed keywords engine. We call it seed keywords engine. Okay. So what your decision makers search to find your product or service. So what exactly real people search for? What are those valuable keywords? Okay. So either you can conduct a survey. For example, you're in a business of mindfulness and you know some of your friends are working in some company. So you can ask them that we are into this training. If I asked you that according to this training, what would be your searches? Okay. So
Okay.
your contacts basically can type, okay, I will search this, I will search that and all. Okay. So
Okay.
for example, you are asking me we are now training on these positive thinking and mindfulness. So what I will
Yeah.
search for? So I don't have any idea about it. So what I will search? What is mindfulness first? I will tell you, Ananya, I don't know what exactly. I understood what is your business is, but I don't know about what mindfulness. So first I will search what is mindfulness.
Hmm.
Suppose you send me an email or you are calling me over phone and you are approaching me in LinkedIn and you are saying that mindfulness is very important technique to increase work efficiency. You are an entrepreneur, you are having so much things to do, meeting investors and taking care of the employees, business, everything. But you need to think about your mind as well, the health of your mind. But
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
But I'm taking my example actually. But I don't have any idea about mindfulness. So what I will do? You are asking me what you would search. So I would search. Ananya, sorry, but I would search what is mindfulness first.
Okay.
I saw your message on LinkedIn and I came to know that you are into these training, which can increase my efficiency in business. But I really don't know what exactly. So I will search what is mindfulness first. So this is one idea that you will get. You are supposed to write an article about what is mindfulness. Then I
Okay.
will search. Then I will give you another keyword. That Ananya, I will search. Is mindfulness really working? I mean, does it work? Something like this. So you will get an
Okay.
idea that people start thinking, is it really worth to do mindfulness coaching or not?
Okay.
So you can write that article as well. I mean, I'm first you will survey your target audience. They will give you ideas that what exactly
Hmm.
they would be thinking, they would be searching, and accordingly you will actually get idea of seed keywords that what exactly your starting areas on content side, which you will optimize.
Okay.
So I will say I will search, is it really worth to take mindfulness session? So you will get an understanding. You'll get an understanding that people doubt that whether this will really help or not. So you will start putting some case studies on mindfulness, how it helped your client. In these kind of articles, you will start publishing over there.
Okay.
Are you understanding what I'm trying to explain you that how would
Yeah.
we plan the, है ना? So same thing you
Yes.
are supposed to, you see, I don't know your agenda of today, but if you have a plan, so you should start after today's session. You should just start thinking a bit about that these topics
Hmm.
I would get it done, and you can tell your manager this is the reason that we have to understand. And if you have at least two references of your existing client, not
Yeah.
existing client, but the clients which have not taken your training but can take to your training, you can just ask them over the call, because
Yeah.
if you make
Okay.
a survey it will take time, let us say, and the people would not be comfortable to fill the survey. It's better to call them whom you're comfortable with and tell that this is my business, what do you think, what would you search, like I give you my example. If you pitch me, if you tell Deepak, I saw your profile, you are running a business, so we are into the coaching of mindfulness, it is very we have got a very good result from the people like you, but I have no clue about it. So what I will do, I will search what is. So this is one idea I gave you, that I will search this and then I will search whether it really works or not. So something on
Yeah.
those lines you are supposed to tell your manager that we are supposed to write small case studies as well. Today I will show you some case studies example as well. So this will give you idea. So today basically we are discussing B2B SEO plus a content planning. Content planning automatically goes when we are studying SEO. I mean,
Okay.
this should because whenever I taught you anything, you must notice that we are discussing some sort of their kind of content planning is already going on. Like in the last session,
Hmm.
what is and how to. Now it is up to you that what are the topic you plan. Okay.
Correct. Okay.
So after this you get it, and we are not supposed to use these tools, obviously speaking. We're just supposed
Hmm.
to use our common sense and interaction with two or three people, because we are in a business of B2B coaching, then we can easily talk to somebody and understand it. That would be more useful rather using these tools, because these tools will give you an idea, but that could be not very absolute idea. But when you're
Hmm.
talking to somebody, you can specifically ask, you can see the tone of the person, you can understand the psyche of a person, how he or she is responding to you, what kind of so this way would be more so survey is better.
Okay.
Now suppose I'm giving you another example. Suppose you are selling office furniture. So yours, I mean, this is your business basically, you're selling office furniture.
Okay.
So definitely your target is companies, okay,
Okay.
who have employees, right? You are definitely having a company, you are in an admin department over there, and for your company you need a office furniture. Okay, so that is my basically target if I'm selling office furniture.
Okay.
So what would be my scenario? My scenario would be, I would ask my friend who is in admin department, you're looking to get new desk for your office, what do you search for? I would ask simple question to him, that I have a business of office furniture, I provide office furniture, and my friend is working in a company in admin department, so I will ask him, uh, let us say his name is Sunny. Sunny, you are looking to get new desk for your office. What do you search for? Now he will tell me what he will search for. Like,
Okay.
like I need this kind of office furniture. We will see certain example. Okay. And
Okay.
so this way. So this way we will get a list of words and phrases that those folks use when they use Google. So this is uh, he will provide me. I am searching adjustable standing desk, office desk no assembly, buy 15 desks. So this will give us idea. Okay, I need to use these kind of keyword like adjustable standing desk.
Hmm.
Okay, no assembly, office desk no assembly. So I'm just getting some real idea what my customers search when I'm selling office furniture. So
Okay. Right.
it gives me absolute keywords under. See, as I told you in the first slide, that in B2B we are not targeting the volume over here because we are directly selling to somebody. So suppose I'm selling Power BI training, for example. So I'm asking the analytics guy, not HR guy, analytics guy. Okay, you run data analytics team in your company and you want your employee to get training on Excel, Power BI, Dex, Tableau, and all. I want to understand what would you search for your employee when you're looking for a training for them. So he
Yeah.
may give me an idea that I'm searching that Power BI report sample, Power BI dashboard report, how to make dashboard report, okay, how to
Okay.
visualize the data. So these are the keywords I will find from that guy that I want my employee to get training on this, how to visualize the data, how to make a dashboard report, okay,
Okay.
how to make a customer report, how to find profitable customer from a data. So
Yeah.
these
Okay.
kind of people would help you understand, okay, he is somewhere looking more about more dashboard kind of thing, reporting kind of thing, data
Hmm.
visualization kind of thing, and I will get my idea that what I'm
Right.
supposed to do. Similarly, this was another example of it. So in this way, you can think of and you can start thinking yourself what exactly they would do. So when you do a survey, when you ask them, you will get these kind of things. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Google Auto Suggest keyword, this we discussed earlier as well. We can do the same thing as well. Google Auto Suggest, I told you earlier as well. For example, showing again. For example, I'm searching, let us say Power BI training. Okay, Google search. So suppose I'm putting over here Power. Automatically it is searching me Power BI download, Power BI report sample, right? In this way. Power
Yeah.
BI training, for example, so training in Delhi, training online, training material, training. So in these kind of things, I am getting searches on this training video, training topics. So this way, I will get to know that these are the auto suggest word, and I can use them to whichever is important for me. For example, for me, this is important. Power BI training in Delhi, like we have an office in Noida, so this is important. Okay, these are Power BI training material people search, so I can put a content Power BI training material. We can give them 10, 12 scenarios. We can give them a download option. So in this way, we can target at least 3, 4 auto suggest keyword as well. Simple.
Okay. Yeah.
So when you're making a strategy, do not be in hurry. Spend time and apply everything.
Okay.
Like for example, this can give you 2 3 ideas which can be very useful for you because these Google auto suggest are those keywords which people are searching, and that is why Google is automatically suggesting you.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, if there is a scam, for example, let me give you some example. That would be okay. Let us say उसके शाहरुख खान के बेटे का नाम क्या है? कुछ है ना?
Uh,
आर्यन खान है ना? आर्यन खान है शायद.
Aryan Khan. Right.
अभी देखो कुछ डालूंगा तो कुछ ना कुछ जो उसके साथ चल रहा है वो आएगा. अब लोग तो फालतू ही हैं, एज वेज भी सर्च कर रहे हैं, उसका बर्थडे मतलब हद हो जाती है लोगों की. अभी प्रियंका चोपड़ा के सरोगेट नहीं नहीं ये रियल एग्जांपल है, इससे आइडिया लगता है. प्रियंका चोपड़ा जैसे लोग क्या सर्च कर रहे हैं उसकी डॉटर जो भी है. सो वेडिंग. सो बेसिकली ये तो मैंने सेलिब्रिटी के एग्जांपल वैसे लिए जस्ट टू गिव यू एन आइडिया दैट व्हाट पीपल आर सर्चिंग, इट गिव्स आइडियाज टू अस. अगर मैं यहाँ पे डाल रहा हूँ ना प्रियंका so Chopra, so automatically I am getting this age. People are exactly actually searching age, and that is why Google is suggesting this.
Yeah. Okay.
When people are searching this, हम मतलब Google ने ऐसा नहीं कि अपने आप ही कुछ भी लिख दिया wedding daughter and all. People are searching this, and that is why it is happening. Like for example, अभी यूपी में
Okay.
इलेक्शन हो रहे हैं, so लोग people are searching यूपी election date, and that's why it is coming date and all. Okay.
Okay.
Or so you understood my point. So when we basically put something, Google automatically suggests us, and these kind of things can help us in our strategy as well.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
now, now, this is very interesting and very important as well. Very important.
Okay.
Competitor keyword analysis. Now, इसको आपने अच्छे से समझना है, वेरी सिंपल है, ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है कि बहुत लंबा चौड़ा है, बट इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज लोग नहीं यूज करते हैं ये स्ट्रैटेजी को. सपोज you tell me, Deepak, I mean, you're telling me Google Autosuggest, you're telling me survey, but I'm still confused. I'm getting so many keywords still. Okay. My resources do not allow me to use 15 keywords. I just want 5 keywords out of these 15 keywords from your first two steps. Okay.
Yeah.
You make an Excel, you get 15 keywords, but now you say, I want to understand only 5 main keywords out of these because I spoke to one, he said, I will search what is mindfulness, other person said, I will say how it will help you. So both the keywords are important for me. Okay.
Hmm.
But I want
Right.
to take only 5 out of 15 I have taken from the first two steps. So now this is a strategy that if you are targeting B2B customers, then you can see in your SEMrush, there is an example. Even in a Uber Suggest, do you remember there is an option of CPC as well, cost per click?
Yeah.
There was a difficulty level and this PPC, pay per click. CPC and PPC is same over there. So basically,
Okay.
what amount will be deducted if somebody clicks on that ad? That is CPC, cost per click.
Right. Right.
Now you have so many ideas. You will go to these keyword. You will put the keyword over there. Let us say how many people are searching this. What is mindfulness? Then you can get something. Then you are searching mindfulness training. Then you will get something. There will be mindful trainings as well. You will get 3 4 option mindfulness training 1 to 1 and all. Then you will have so many keyword idea. Then you can put a filter over here. If your ticket size is high, means you are selling a coaching which is expensive, then you can put a filter of $5 cost per click, or you can put a less than $1 and remove those keywords because these are the keyword which will not get converted.
Hmm. Okay.
Because I tell you what exactly happens. Suppose I am paying, this is Google, let us say PPC campaign. Now one keyword, two keyword, three keyword. Now the first keyword I am getting my page on first page, but my cost per click is, let us say, $5.
Okay.
On another keyword, my cost is $15. On third keyword, I'm paying Google, let us say, $27. Now, if I am paying Google $27 on that click, it means I am getting more genuine leads from that keyword. That is why Google is charging me more.
Hmm. Okay.
Because
Right.
because my competitors are using that keyword. If my competitors are using that keyword, when we continue using that keyword, when we get benefit of that keyword, otherwise we remove it. And when we are using
Hmm.
that keyword again and again, Google is very smart. Google business is advertisement, right? So Google will charge me more. So that is an indication, rather than wasting time on the $5 keyword or less than $5, I should spend more money on this $27 because here I will get more authentic lead. Although it is expensive,
Right.
but that is a way to get my B2B leads. B2B leads are expensive. If you run have a PPC on LinkedIn, it cost, I'm telling you about the current cost which we pay if we run a campaign on LinkedIn. It cost us 300 per lead, 300 rupees.
Okay.
Just to
Hmm.
get an idea, right? And we don't know whether somebody will take our service or not. But it is
Right.
coming us
Okay.
to 300 rupees. That is in rupees. If in dollar, it would be higher.
Yeah. Right.
If in Indian market, 300 rupees is very expensive. I mean, I am paying 1500 rupee plus GST, and then I am getting only 5 leads. means 300 rupees per lead.
Hmm.
Only 5 leads I'm getting. But in Facebook, in 1500, I can reach to 4,000 people. But
Right.
that is more like a brand awareness. That is not about getting a leads. If I would be very much lucky, then I will get a lead. My leads, corporate training leads, the HR people are on LinkedIn. So I am doing a LinkedIn campaign or Google campaign where the people are searching the best online training in Power BI. So in this way.
Okay.
Okay. But if I'm having a lot of keywords, this is a way in B2B strategy that I will remove those keywords, which is giving me less CPC. I will move to higher CPC and I will use those keywords in my blogging content.
Okay.
See, I am talking about SEO, but how to get a keyword, I can get an idea from high CPC. Because if people are putting more money on keywords which are having high CPC, it means those keywords are important for me as well.
Hmm. Right.
So, yeah, so I will apply a filter and I will remove those keywords and I will move further. Now, buyer keywords. Now, this is an example of the previous slide only. And I took this screenshot from Ubersuggest because I told you I use Ubersuggest. So let us say I am talking about buyer keywords. Buyer keywords, the decision maker keywords. The people like HR people are searching. Just have an example of HR who are searching like training and all. So this is the less volume of search. Like for example, somebody is searching soft skills training course. Okay. And buy Excel course. The search volume is very less, 140 and 10, right? And
Right.
cost per click is very high, $17,
Hmm.
because that is in US segment. That is why it is in dollar. The second example in Indian, when you remember in Uber we had an option to target market as well. So US and India. So first I search on Uber and Uber suggest for US
Yeah.
segment, and that is why it is showing me $17. And the second is showing me this less. I mean, sorry, in Indian segment 50, and both are high.
Okay.
Although it is having a less volume, this is very less volume, only 10 searches in a month, and cost is very high, 50 रुपये per click.
Yeah.
I mean, अगर किसी मस्ती में किसी ने 10 लोगों ने भी कर दिया, कॉलेज के बच्चे ने, तो मेरे तो 500 रुपये 2 मिनट में चले गए ना.
Yeah. Right.
So the point is, in B2B segment, focus on CPC. If higher CPC, it means the leads would be genuine. Okay.
Okay.
Less volume of search, don't worry about it. Focus on CPC. Simple. Okay.
Okay.
So this was example for US, $17, and this for India, and that is why it is 50 rupees. But both is very high CPC. Now
Okay.
coming
And for B2C, what should we do?
no, when we are doing a B2C, see, we are doing B2C considering the high search volume and all. I am discussing today B2B SEO strategy. When we are doing B2C, then
Okay.
definitely high search volume and all. Because in B2C, your target audience would be different as well. Means
Right. Okay.
anybody is just looking for some information. Anybody is just not just buyer keywords, but could be information keywords as well. And once they link to it, then they can take your training. And definitely they would not pay the way the corporate pays. This is a high ticket size we are discussing. See, if you're
Okay.
thinking your own company business, then think in that way that your manager would be charging corporate training, a corporate training different. For example, if she is charging an HR and you say, and an HR say, I have 10 people, she will charge definitely 10 times. And if your manager
Hmm.
is charging 1%, definitely it would be less than the 10 people charge.
Okay.
She would not charge the same thing. Now, if she would be charging the same, how would she
Yeah.
get benefit out of it, right?
Right. Right.
So suppose I'm charging you, okay? So I am charging you, I'm taking one-to-one session. So I'm charging you, which is, let us say, less cost to you. I mean, for me, it is less cost. But if I was
Okay.
training, let us say 20 people, I would be charging definitely higher, maybe 5 times, 6 times,
Yes.
because I know there are 20 people over there. So
Right.
today we are discussing the B2B, which is a less volume. If we are targeting the keyword, then go with the high volume and long tail and this high volume and long tail and less difficulty. Here I'm not focusing on difficulty. Did you notice I didn't talk about the difficulty? I only talk about the volume and the CPC for B2B strategy.
Okay.
because my volume is less, but difficulty level is still high. It will take time even to get the
Yeah.
10, but my agenda, my parameters to target this keyword should be volume. That is a low volume, that is fine. If it is high volume, I'm happy that I'm getting high volume, because I'm not focusing on a volume, I am focusing on CPC. Because
Okay.
suppose I showed you one example. There could be more example like Excel course online and all. So when we have 4 or 5 keywords, then how do we decide the keyword? That's what I'm discussing in B2B segment. In B2B, the people have buying intention, and the buying intention, the lead conversion is more when we are having high CPC, because that is optimized Google. Google is charging. We don't know. I mean, we are not doing any Google ad. We are just checking using this keyword. The Google is charging 50 rupees per click. It means this keyword would be useful for us, for the clients, for the
Right.
competitors. Sorry,
Okay.
my competitors are using this. I'm not using it. From the competitors' idea, I'm getting that this keyword should be in my blog if I'm targeting the B2B
Okay.
segment.
Okay.
Now coming to the information, you remember the funnel, which was having a high volume of search. Now,
Right.
information could be anything, like people are searching what are soft skills, what is Excel. Do you think if I'm searching what are soft skills, I can be a customer? No, you can't. You cannot be sure.
Yeah.
Definitely, you cannot be sure about it. But if you have this purchase intention, like buy and training course, definitely you know the person is looking for the course. The person is looking to buy the Excel course. But here, the
Correct.
person is just searching what is Excel. Maybe he is searching for his brother what is Excel. His
Okay.
brother is studying Excel, and he just trying to understand what is Excel. What is my brother is studying? For example, है
Okay.
ना? It could be anything. Na? It could, you cannot get the intention. These are called the informational keywords. So more volume over there. So focus on CPC. Okay.
Okay.
No matter it is a less volume, it is your B2B keyword. So do not search on this keyword, what is Excel, where the search volume is high and cost per place is 12 rupees. Search volume is less, but cost CPC is high. Target this keyword in B2B for B2B.
Okay.
Okay. So this was the idea, that this is the way you will decide. Okay.
Okay.
So it is almost 5:27. So today we should take 1 hour class only.
Yeah, it will be good if we can do only 1 hour.
Okay, okay, fine. So we close over here. Okay. I will discuss the next steps later on. So did you get an idea that how I just recap it once? I will take 2 more minutes. So
Okay.
basically, this either you can use this tool. Once your website is ready, we can go through and practically see how it works, or we can just understand from our own understanding what should be the persona of my target audience. Okay. But
Right.
we can
Okay.
try this tool. This is a free tool. We can try as well. Second step is we are supposed to focus on the bottom of the funnel, that is a buyer keyword. And buyer keyword comes from this, either using, this was just an idea to get a keywords, forget about it. Buyer keywords come from this idea, this competition, like you get so many buyer keywords, and then you have to go to the Autosuggest or SEMrush and you remove those keywords which are having low CPC, and whatever the keyword you get, take those keywords, no matter the search
Okay.
volume is less or not, those keywords. So if you overall understand, you have to be very, organized when you are planning an SEO strategy. If today's session
Right.
is considered, you should understand that, you see, you are supposed to go with me one by one. Okay. And then you will have a good strategy out of it. And you can explain to your management as well. This is a way I designed this strategy. Nothing like that. I search a blog, I found a blog, I decided no. Obviously, I also study online. I also get references from the professional blogger, but I also implement and try. Like, for example, if you can see these example of my business, soft skill training business, I want you to check your business example.
Okay.
Okay. And accordingly, you
Yeah.
design that strategy. So
Okay. Right.
for example, if I talk about my business, I will use buy Excel course in my keyword if I'm targeting corporate, and soft skills training code. These two keyword I will use in Excel segment and soft skills segment rather than the other keyword. As simple as that.
Yeah. Right.
Sound
Okay.
simple? Rather than targeting say 10 keywords, 20 keywords, why should not I focus only one keyword which I have decided that these are the keyword I should target? Okay.
Okay.
So in this way, you will also design your strategy. You will put your keyword. You will see. You will filter. Once you filter it out using CPC as a filter, you will get these
Yeah.
ideas that these should be my keyword, and you will get two keyword, maximum three keywords, and just write about it. And in the next couple of slides, we will get what kind of content we should write about this. I mean, what are the other idea how to get a B2B client. So there are a lot of things to do. Today we covered only 2 points over there. Okay.
Okay.
So let's continue tomorrow. I close. You have any question?
No, no, I'm good.
So let's